as a country, we have walked away from the Africa agenda. That's the reality. Over the years, the focus on the continent and the placement of South Africa within that context has diminished. I know this also because when I go around the African continent, other Africans raise this question.
An incisive conversation with students about a number of challenges facing the world and the African continent. How should Africa respond to shifting geopolitical environment?
As a country, we've walked away from the Africa agenda ourselves. So the capacity to intervene with the rest of the continent to answer the question that we are raising, capacity isn't there. From here, to say, let us get together as Africans and play the role that we need to play in this emerging new world order. What is to be done about that? I'm saying I can tell you what I think. But I think objectively it might be entirely irrelevant. Because I think we need to do something else first. To reinstitute, for instance, the Africa agenda here in South Africa.
Mbeki then delved into topical issues, including the recent Israeli attack in Qatar, which targeted the Hamas leaders.
Clearly, I do not think we would approve. We have a situation here where there are negotiations going on involving Hamas, the Israeli government, government of Qatar, government of Egypt, government of the United States, all of them involved. Let's find a way of solving these problems. Peace, release of hostages, release of political prisoners, and all of that. And in the middle of those negotiations, you then take action to decapitate one of the negotiators, which was Hamas. Can't be right.
And thawing frosted ties between South Africa and the US, the former president says Pretoria has taken the right approach.
Our government has taken a position that I think is correct to say we don't want a war, a fight with the Americans. We want to engage them so that let us find a solution. For instance, answer the question, why these tariffs? Let's find a solution to that particular matter.
He also called for the DRC to be supported on its quest for peace.
First agreement was signed here in Pretoria, 2002, signed by the presidents. One of the clauses in that agreement, I'm sure it appears again in this agreement in the United States, was that it would be important for the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo to disarm the FDLR. If they want to stay in the Congo, to disarm them, they can stay as refugees. Otherwise, to resist, to assist in the process of their return to Rwanda as ordinary civilians, not armed groups. Attached to that was then the withdrawal of the Rwandan troops that were in the Congo because of the presence of the FDLR.
Meanwhile, the former president has defended South Africa's bilateral ties with Iran.
I don't see the reason why the matter of the relations between South Africa and Iran should offend anybody. These are ordinary, normal bilateral relations between South Africa and Iran. There's nothing exceptional about them. And indeed, I don't know what the chief of the National Defense Force said when he was in Tehran recently. I'm sure that would not have created new policy. towards Iran. So as I say, I don't know what it is that would be offensive to anybody.
The Thabo Mbeki Foundation says the national dialogue should represent the true voices of the people after it decided to pull out from the talks. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.